What's up, guys? Dak908 here, aka the Dig Dugget himself. And guys, today's E3 for Nintendo was mind-blowing. I mean, there's brain matter on all the floors everywhere you go because Nintendo came out with the biggest of guns. If you guys ever seen the movie The Mask, if there was one part in there when he was at when the main character, Jim Carrey, whatever, he was at a club and then he had the mask on, but the antagonists, I guess you say, of the movie, they draw their pistols or whatever at him, so him being the mask and being quite comical, he drew out this huge array of guns and weapons and miniguns and things like that. I mean, it was massive. That's exactly what Nintendo did. They brought all of the guns. They didn't just bring the big ones, they brought all of them. I mean, they hit us right off the jump with their presentation. It was really cool. It had, Iwata fighting, Reggie, and that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in a long time. I was like, that is one way to start off your presentation. That's really dope. Then they went into some detail on how Smash Bros was coming out. Now we have some release dates for Smash Bros regarding the 3DS side of things. They pushed it back from summer to fall. It's coming out this October. I think it was October 3rd or October 4th, and I'm extremely hyped to see that. And I'm actually glad it's coming out a bit later. It gives me a little more time to get some money accrued up for my capture card for 3DS, so that way I can give you guys some footage as soon as I can get it going. Another thing they announced that they reassured rather that Smash Bros. Wii U was going to be coming out this holiday season, and they also announced Pac-Man and Game & Watch as two playable characters. Oh, can't forget, they also announced Palutena, Pit's. I don't really know much about it, but it's like the goddess Palutena, Lady Palutena, whatever. She's been announced for the game as well. I mean, there was a huge array of announcements coming out. I mean, I was really glad to see that actual Hyrule Warriors gameplay. You know what I mean? They went in some serious in-depth stuff. Now, Nintendo's Treehouse that went live after the main presentation pretty much solidified the fact that this is the way I will want to see E3s from here on forward. I mean, I don't want to see another E3 any other way besides this way. It was so good. But speaking of Hyrule Warriors, since they announced a whole lot of information about it, they also announced a whole lot of information regarding the newest Legend of Zelda that's coming out for the Wii U. Now, it was scheduled to drop next year, 2015, but by God, okay, EA, and I don't mean Electronic Arts, I mean I can't pronounce his name, but the main director for the Legend of Zelda series, his initials EA, he did an amazing job on this. I mean, I was drop dead, almost in tears. If you guys see my reaction video, that was my reaction to it as it actually appeared on the screen. So extremely hyped to see that. So we have Zelda coming in. We have Super Smash Bros. Coming. They also announced a new IP called Splatoon. Now, let me tell you this, guys. I am so serious about Splatoon. I am dying to see Splatoon. Okay, I love that game. And during Nintendo's Treehouse feature, they actually showed off a lot of Splatoon. If you guys don't know what Splatoon is, I'll probably put some links in the description. I can't actually get any gameplay for you guys right now, even the trailers, because Nintendo's going to flag that right away. But just put it like this. It's a third-person game. It's a turf war, so to speak. So pretty much at the end of the match, whoever has the most territory is going to win. And you cover territory by actually using like ink to lay out the entire place. And imagine Super Mario Sunshine, how you would shoot the flood, but it's colored ink, and whoever has the most ink colored space at the end of the match wins. I mean, I'm so hyped for this game. It's 4-player online was 8-player, 4v4, and I'm extremely excited about it. Now, another thing that Mr. Miyamoto actually announced was the fact that they will be having another Star Fox. Okay, it is confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Star Fox will be barrel rolling his way back onto the scene. Not necessarily this year, okay? We're looking at a next year kind of release for it, but it's definitely coming to the Wii U. I know a lot of people can be excited about it. I'm a huge fan of Star Fox. I mean, I love playing this character in Smash Bros. I love playing the games. I think I own every Star Fox game out there, even Star Fox Man. I don't have a Soul line, but still, it's such a really good game, and I'm really glad they're bringing it back for the Wii U. Now, they did say there's going to have some different control options where you actually use the Wii U gamepad as a means of controlling, but I'm not fazed by that. I know some people might, but I'm not phased by that at all. Alluding a bit more onto that was that Miyamoto also talked about 2 other games he was working on where he used the gamepad. I can't think of the word, but used the gamepad a lot. He has this game where it's called Project Guard, and you pretty much play a security guard. You control a bunch of cameras, and in those cameras you try to figure out where the enemies are coming from, and you have to, you know, get rid of the enemies as best you can, you know what I mean? And the little enemies are like little robots, you know what I mean? The cameras, they shoot little lasers, and it's just really cool. It's kind of hard to explain, but imagine a maze filled with security cameras that shoot laser beams, and you're trying to keep out all the bad guys, aka the robots, that are trying to go into, they try to traverse the maze and get to the middle, which where your power core is. If they get there, they shut it down and you lose. So it's a really cool game. He also had this other game, I think it was called Project Giant Robot, or just Project Robot, where you play as like a robot, and it's kind of like a robot fighting game, but it's a lot more fun to it. You know, it's not as serious as a robot game like Armored Core, like games like that I like. You gotta know I do. It's really silly, and you use the gamepad to control the torso of your robot, and it's kind of like loser is the person who gets knocked over first. So it's kind of fun, you know. I'm really interested to see what new IPs he has. Also, another little thing that he had was Mario Maker, where it actually allowed you to actually be able to create your own Mario levels, and I'm guessing possibly share them with your friends later on. Another game, I mean, guys, they have IPs after IPs. Captain Toad. If you guys remember Captain Toad at all from the Super Mario Galaxy series, and also from Super Mario 3D Land, he actually had his own little levels in 3D Land, and this time he's actually getting his own game. The levels in his game will be reminiscent to what if he had in 3D Land, but it's still gonna be so good. You know what I mean, guys? But guys, there was so much information unveiled at Nintendo E3. Let me just say this, guys, hands down, without a doubt. I mean, period. No competition, absolutely none. Nintendo knocked the socks off of everybody this year. I am beyond hype. I don't have enough time in this video to explain you guys how hyped I am, but just know that if you are a Nintendo fan, you will be rewarded in spades. Okay, guys? Everybody who's hating on Nintendo, you better watch out, because it looks like Nintendo's going to take over next year and possibly the rest of this year. It's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dugger himself. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.